Hey guys, good afternoon. It is 1:37 p.m. It is 12/21/2024, and I am out here chilling. I'm watching the kids play soccer, and I hope that little boy don't get in that water fountain. All right. Okay. Somebody was like, okay. He was at that age too. Kids would be about maybe five or something. Five. You know how kids are. So anyway, you guys, I'm chilling, to be honest. I'm chilling. I have done everything that I wanted to do today, except for putting this right here in the back. I got my little, y'all know what's going on there. I know it's going to look crazy, but I got it until I can get a hairpin. When I took my braids out, I had to cut my braids to I cut my hair to about right here, and the rest of the hair was in my braid. I said, but as we know, that the consequence of doing something like that is you got to deal with that little, stuff in the back. But no, I had to, you know, switch it up a little bit because I needed to, to dust my ends and stuff like that. It's so crazy, you guys, going through the situation that I'm in because I have to do things that are like, they're things that we would normally do at home, but I have to do them in public because that's my life right now. And hopefully that will be changing very soon. Um, Not really sure how though, but I'm just gonna keep moving and doing what I need to do and keep working on my projects and keep, pushing. That's all I can do, you know. And hopefully I will see I'll see some movement soon, you know, in a more positive way. And that's what I'm hoping. It's a lot of people who are in the way trying to keep that from happening. It's a lot of mockery going on also in reference to, what I wasn't able to accomplish or whatever the case is. And I'm like, you know what? There seems to be a lot of people that are interested in what the hell I didn't get a chance to do and not necessarily too interested in any part that they may have or may not have played in that whole situation. If that's a person's story, that's a person's story. Let that be it and keep it moving. Ain't no reason for you to be, messing with people like that. So anyway, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. I think that you guys are definitely seeing my content. I'm picking up on that. I think people are starting to understand. They're starting to understand my point, and what has been going on. And like I have one video that is, excuse me, you guys. I have one video that is, I think it's titled something like "The Misunderstood," a woman of value who has been misunderstood, or something like that. I can't remember which one it is. I can't remember, y'all. I can't. But I know for a fact that my silence has most definitely been interpreted as some type of weakness, and it is not. And I also think that with me having whatever this situation is between my children and even with their father, like everybody's acting extremely strange for no reason. Now, with their father, he's always been that way. But with my kids, that's a surprise. I don't know where they are. But I do know that people are trying to mock the fact that I even had to speak up on that and say something. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm really, really, really worried about my children. But at the same time, I recognize that this is a heavy situation that I've been placed in. I did not put myself in this situation. I didn't put myself in this situation. Don't let them people lie to you. People have been working behind the scenes to push this situation on me. And it has been really, really messed up. Really messed up. Pause. Let me take a sip of my coffee. So basically, I made some good coffee for sure. I'm here for that. Here for that coffee, honey. For sure. That gave me everything I needed in that little moment. I should have my glasses on, right? I don't have my glasses on today. I left them in my car and just kind of chilled out. And I'm doing what I need to do and tending to myself or whatever. But no, honestly, if it's not one thing, then it's something as subtle as, I'm ordering from some type of vendor and out of nowhere, now everything's overpriced for me. Now, see that, I believe that one right there. Now, that was meant to be karma for me. Now, that is how that goes. You know why? Because I remember speaking on that. And I was like, what in the world is going on? Why are people, especially with minority owned businesses, it's like, damn, we spend so much money on, supporting one another. Why is it so expensive? Well, now I understand from a personal standpoint that it's not always the fact that we just, overpricing everything. I understand now from a personal standpoint that, in order to break even or even make any form of profit, you kind of have to overprice it just a little bit. Which to me, if you ask me, which ain't nobody asked me, but I'm gonna still say it because this is still my channel, IATB 100. Thank you on YouTube. And while we added the real me, Tylea B on X, for sure. Thank you. But throw that in there. But no, I think that the solution is just making sure that whatever it is that we are carrying is a quality product, a quality product, a quality service. Whatever it is, it needs to be of a certain caliber so that people don't mind. It's not even a question. Yeah, I can go over to such and such and get a facial for, 125, but I'd rather go over here and pay 300 to, this small business that's over here. I know that woman, she has 2 kids and she's doing it on her own, and I'd rather go over there and pay 300 with her and hang out with her for a little while. You get what I'm saying? But if the woman is, she's doing, 24 karat gold facials and exfoliation and microdermabrasion and all, I'm just using it as an example, but you get my point, right? It's like you don't mind it anyway because you're supporting a business that offers a high quality product or service. Pause. But if you have a situation where, you might be going to see someone who is, I don't know, maybe doing some type of a store bought, store brand exfoliation process or whatever, and they're charging you 125 for that. It's kind of like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I could do that myself. Let me go over here so that I can support a small business that is providing or doing what they can do to provide our community with a quality service or a quality product, right? So that's my mindset. So for me, I'm like, I understand now. Like I said, once again, from a personal standpoint, that's what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because things are overpriced for us in some cases. In my case, I've seen, I have literally found some of the vendors, like for my boutique, I found some of the vendors and I'm looking at the prices that are available for me. And I'm like, that's so interesting. Like they have like skyrocketed. I wonder why. So if it's not sabotage from the front end, then it's sabotage from the back end, and that's unfortunate. And I hope that it's not like that, but that's what it seems like. That's what it appears to be, unfortunately. Now, for me, when it comes to, because y'all know affirmation is official now. Okay, we are properly registered. Everything is ready to go. I'm really really happy about it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because I've been pushing I am the the affirmation brand in general for, it's been about maybe a little bit, like a year, maybe a little bit over a year, with no registration, no nothing. I didn't look into like any, I was like, no, this time let's just, if somebody steals it, they end up stealing it, whatever. At least at the end of the day, I ended up, serving as some form of motivation or inspiration for someone else to, plant good seeds for success. And I forgot I didn't have my earphones in, so that I had my earphones in, excuse me. So I had gotten to that point. I was in that mindset with affirmation. I was just like, I'm going to do my best with this. And if somebody takes it, then they just take it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had completely given up on the fact that, that it could work for me. I just looked at it as, whoever it is that's, following and doing whatever it is that they're doing, they're probably looking to see what it is that I'm working on so that they can take it. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to just not work on what it is that I need to work on. I'm not going to just not make, this point or this. If it's in me to say something, then I'm going to say something. Like if it's in me to say, okay, I'm going to go out this year and I'm going to um, motivate people to drink more tea, or maybe drink my bougie bums tea blend, maybe that, right? So if I decide that that's what I want to do, then that's what I'm gonna do for the year, with no credit, no money, no nothing, just passion, because I want to see if it's something that I truly wanted. And I was like, it is something that I truly want. So I decided that the day before my birthday, I decided that I was going to register my business, and so now it's properly registered. We're making small strides, but nonetheless, we are making some strides. I noticed that immediately, as soon as I put my business out there, there was another business that was, very similar. I'm noticing that that's what happens, I guess. And so I was just like, well, that's fine, whatever. Same thing happened with my Instagram page. I noticed it around that time when I was doing, I was on Instagram at the time, and that's been years. So you guys know this is an old story for sure. And I decided that I was going to basically I started a Queen's Empire. So it was A underscore Queens underscore Empire. And it used to be on IG. I temporarily shut my page down because there was someone in particular who was stalking my page, and I needed to make sure that that person was not able to find the page. And ironically, all that data just disappeared, and I had that account for about 7 years. And I noticed that soon after I started a Queen's Empire, someone else started a couple of more pages, and just like started setting up like these blogs, and they were like doing, it was all kinds of stuff that they were doing. It was ridiculous. Like I just couldn't believe it, y'all. I was just like, what is this? You know. So, but that was my personal page, and it was really just for me and my family. So I didn't really mind either. You know what I'm saying? I'd had it for so long. It was cool. I didn't really trip. It's like whatever. So anyway, it just seems like it's